Hello, welcome back. Or if this is your first time here, welcome, bienvenue. Today, I want to talk about society, you, and divorce. And this would be me talking about most of the issues that we tend to deal with post divorce as individuals and, of course, within the society. As we know, life tends to go on around us, and so we need to deal with so many situations as a new person in court. Most of these issues that I'll be highlighting are based on my experience and of those around me that I've interacted with. So here are some of the feelings, experiences, actions, challenges that could be encountered post-divorce. Numero uno. Yes. This was a common and overwhelming feeling for majority of people. And I think for me, it was the number one as well. I found myself thinking, what do I do next? Will people mock me for getting a divorce? Will it affect my child adversely? Will I be shunned by my friends or family? And a few more other fears. I think it was me acknowledging these fears that helped with being able to deal with them head on. I tried not to let the negative inner voice win at all. And also not to let the fears define my actions or reactions. One of my siblings told me that anyone that mocked me or saw me as a disappointment was not someone that I should keep around me. I must say that my support system nullified my fears immediately. And this was a huge blessing that I'll never take for granted. Focusing on the positives is so important. No matter how little, there will be that good thing to hold on to and build on. I know we all have our fears. It could be financial, it could be the kids, societal judgment, loneliness, or a combination of one or more of this. But we need to acknowledge our fears, then deal with them head on. As my bestie keeps hammering into me, do it afraid. One day at a time, one step at a time. Number 2, the lone figure syndrome. This is a huge thing because you tend to feel alone so many times during and after the case is done. It's actually okay to feel that way because the person you thought you would do life with is no longer in the picture. There's only so much that kids, if you have any, family or friends could do to fill that gap. So we need to look for hobbies or activities that can close it up. My friend said during her divorce, years earlier, she had her divorce years earlier, and she told me that she felt like she was the only one going through a divorce and so wanted to withdraw from her friends that were married. But they did not allow her. They did not at all. They did not allow her. This self-imposed loneliness, we're not going to allow you to go into it. So according to her, this lifted her from the dark place she was in, and so would forever appreciate her friends for this. I also had so many times when I just wanted to be by myself and throw pity parties. I was so irritable, and I usually just lashed out at my loved ones just because I felt like the odd one out who had gotten it wrong. I think the people you surround yourself with will play a major role in combating this feeling of loneliness. Their patience and understanding will go a long way in showing you that you're not alone and that they will always have your back. That's very important. So I think we should all keep note of this. Number 3, perception, character assassination. Well, I can't deny or ignore the fact that some people look down on you because you're a divorcee or even separated. They think you should neither be seen nor heard because of this new status. But I can tell you for free that these people are clowns, or at best, jokers. Divorce being the card we were dealt doesn't indicate or reflect a character flaw. I have learned to raise my head high and look people dead in the eyes if they ever raise their eyebrows or turn their noses up at me for going through a divorce. No one is going to attempt to assassinate my character just because my marriage didn't work out. Not on my watch. I've heard of too many women that had to fight extra hard to maintain their rights because people like thought they could take advantage of them as single mothers. What a joke. If only people realized that single mothers or fathers are some of the strongest people you can know. They tend to get things done as a more active parent, no matter how accessible the ex-partner is. So whatever negative perception some people tend to have about divorcees, that is their cup of tea, and definitely not our reality. Not at all. So we just need to cancel out the noise, because really, that is all that it is. Yeah. Number 4, co-parenting. Okay, like this can be a hit, a miss, or a combination. And it depends on a few factors such as the ex-couple's relationship, location, third parties, just to mention a few. I'm not even going to pretend to have any amicable co-parenting going on because my ex-partner and we can't seem to maintain any form of cordiality. Who knows? This might improve as time passes by or as we have fewer interactions. On the contrary, though, I have people around me that have the co-parenting on lock. They're able to have a good relationship and make decisions as a unit, even though they are no longer married. I find that highly commendable. And in an ideal world, everyone would be able to have that. But of course, we aren't in one. Location is another factor that comes into play when one of the parties needs to move to another country, continent, safe, for better opportunities. We know this would definitely be a challenge, like in raising children in different households, not talk of different continents. So yeah. Co-parenting is hard work, really hard work. But I always hope that both parties can eventually make it work for the sake of the kids, if there are any, and even for their own well-being. Hey. Last but not the least, not the least at all, not the least, dating. Does that word scare you as much as it scares me? I'm not even kidding. I'm surprised at how people are able to start dating a few months after their divorce. I'm like, wouldn't that be like a case of bleeding on who didn't cut you? I don't know. Although, having said that too, I know someone that met her current partner a few months after her divorce, and they've been married for 12 years and counting. Don't mind me. I'm just being like a scaredy cat. A case of once bitten, twice shy. I guess I can't allow the thought of what if I get it wrong again cloud my decisions. I've decided to go with what if I get it right this time? I have quite a number of examples around me of second chance love. I have to allow that fuel my optimism. I know I'm not ready to deal with any man that thinks I should be grateful that he wants to date me because I'm a divorcee. I'm really not the one, no, that such men should bring that archaic reasoning to. I'll clear them with a quickness. Anyways, I'm learning to dip my toes in slowly. So hopefully, I will open up to dating options soon. Fingers crossed. Okay. Shoo, 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 shoo. I think these are the main things for me for now. Although, of course, there are more issues that I deal with, but these ones are more on the forefront for me. I know we all have our experiences and all, and so I would rather hear from everyone else too. Like, share your experiences with me. I want to hear it, and I'm sure other people too would love to hear from you. Thank you for listening, and I hope to chat with you very soon. Kindly share, subscribe, and like. Let's connect. Until next time, don't let your ex stop your flex.